New week, new raffle, everyone. That's right, we're kicking off a new raffle this week. It is a pretty awesome raffle, and it's for 3 books. That's right, there's going to be actually 2 winners for this week, and the first one will be able to choose one of these 2 books, or I should say 3 books, even though one is a duo. You get 2 in one, or just one awesome one. Now, the first comic that is going to be up for grabs is Psylocke, issue number 1, the 1 in 100 Virgin Ratio variant done by Pablos Villalobos. That is one of the prizes that you can win. The other prize that you guys can win is Absolute Batman, issue number 1, the cover A, and Absolute Batman Annual issue number 1, the cover A as well. They are a set, they will come together, so there will be 2 winners. So the first winner will be able to choose which one they would like, the Absolute Batman set or the Psylocke issue number 1, 1 in 100 Virgin Ratio variant done by Lobos. That's pretty awesome. Guys, there's going to be 26 spots. $10 a spot, and after these spots are filled, we will collect the money. We'll put everyone's name on the wheel and we'll spin it twice, and we'll get 2 winners for this week. All right, guys, that is the new raffle. The last raffle was a huge success. If you guys would like to see the winner, it will be at the end of today's video. But guys, that is it for this week's raffle. So let's go ahead and dive in to today's video. What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And yes, it's another week, and that means it's time for another Wednesday poll list, which is your hype video for this week's New Comic Book Day. And this week's New Comic Book Day lands on November 19th of 2025. Guys, there are a lot of new comic books coming out this week. I had a huge stack of comics to read. I was also behind on a bunch of books, so my stack was even bigger. It was huge. I didn't get caught up on everything, but I did decide to cut some books for my poll list, so I didn't have to read those issues because I wasn't, excited to read those books. And the other books I did not get caught up on, I read, like, I had 2 or 3 issues I had to read, and I read a couple, but not everything. But I'm mostly caught up on everything, so I can give you guys a good opinion on all the books that are on my poll list this week. One note for today's video, League of Comic Geeks is not loading for me, and I use that site for every single video. It's a huge visual reference for me as I go through all the publishers and talk about everything that's available for this week. It's not loading, so I had to, piece together my normal routine. So if I seem a little off, it's just because I don't have access to a League of Comic Geeks as I talk about this week's comics, which is strange. It sucks, but guys, we're gonna work through this and we're gonna make an awesome video anyways. So yeah, the Wednesday poll list, guys. This is your hype video for New Comic Book Day. Like I said, November 19th of 2025. We're really close to the end of the year, guys, which is absolutely insane. All right, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's check out the books coming from Marvel Comics this week. Alright guys, Marvel Comics has another big week of comics compared to the other publishers, especially when you compare it to DC. There are 17 new comics for us to pick up this week from Marvel Comics. Now, of the 17, there are 5 ongoing series and 12 mini, maxi, or one-shots. Now, of the 17, I am pulling 9, which is a little bit over half of the books that are available from Marvel this week, which is a lot. But of the 9, honestly, guys, I'm only reading 6. The other 3, I started pulling, and I started reading the series, and it's a mini or maxi series, and I was like, I really don't care for this all that much. I'm going to continue collecting it just so I have the full run of the book, and if I want to go back to it at some point, I can read it then. Or if I decide to sell it in the future, I can sell it as a complete set. So, honestly, I'm really only collecting 6 to read, which we'll go over in a little bit. Now, there are 2 new number 1s from Marvel this week that I am picking up. One is Nova Centurion, issue number 1, written by Jed MacKay, and it's gonna have art by Alessandro Cappuccio, which I'm really excited about that. That is the dream team from Moon Knight, and you guys know I'm a huge fan of Jed MacKay's Moon Knight run. Now, Alessandro has not been on the book for quite a while now. He was over doing Ultimate Wolverine and a few other things. Now he's teaming up again with Jed MacKay to do Nova Centurion, and I'm pretty excited about that book. And the other new number 1 that I'm picking up this week is X-Men of Apocalypse, issue number 1, written by Jeff Loeb, and that's gonna have art by Simon DeMeo. Now, I'm excited about the art in that book, but Jeff Loeb has really let me down with the whole Batman Hush Volume 2. That was a huge letdown in my opinion, even though supposedly it's gonna be a 9-issue series and I've only read like 3 or 4 issues of it. but every single issue has been a letdown to me. So I have very low hopes for this book, but I'm going to pick it up anyways. It does have art by one of my favorite artists, so that's going to be at least enjoyable to look at. Now guys, let's quickly go over the books that I'm pulling this week. And the first one up is All New Spider-Gwen the Ghost Spider issue number 4. Now this is written by Stephanie Phillips, and I did not read issue number 3. So I'm not fully caught up on this story, but the first 2 issues were pretty solid start to Stephanie Phillips' run on this book. Next up, Captain America issue number 5. I did get caught up on this. This is a really intriguing book because we're following 2 Captain Americas. In issue number 4, there was a huge turning point for the non-Steve Rogers Captain America, and wow. I didn't exactly see that happening, even though they were building to it. So at the end when it happened, I was like, oh my God. But then when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But a crazy story written by Chip Zdarsky. Really, really fun. The art is okay, not terrible, not the best, but it's Chip Zdarsky, so it's so good. The next up is Nova Centurion issue number 1. We just spoke about that. We're going to talk about it more later in the new number 1 section. Next up, One World Under Doom issue number 9. This is the final issue of this mini/maxi series, and I am like 3 or 4 issues behind. This is one of those books that I started reading, did not care for, so I'm just going to finish out the series so that way I have it as a full, and like I said, I can read it in the future or sell it as a full series. Next up, Punisher Red Band issue number 3. I read issue number 1 yesterday and did not read issue number 2. I just ran out of time in the day, but I really enjoyed issue number 1. I didn't say overly liked it, but it was fun. Lots of blood, lots of action, really cool story. And what I did not get from the synopsis of issue number 1, or at least I did not remember, is that Kingpin is going to play a huge role in this series. And it was really intriguing. I really enjoyed how he is going to fit into the series. I believe this is only a 5 or 6 issue miniseries, which is kind of a bummer. But so far, issue number 1 really has me intrigued, at least to read issue number 2. Next up, Radioactive Spider-Man issue number 2. I have not read issue number 1, and after reading 2 of the Age of Revelation tie-ins and not liking either of them, I'm just not going to read this, and that's kind of a bummer, because I know Kev Walker was the artist on this book, and I really like his art, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. With the other Age of Revelation tie-ins being such just giant letdowns, I already pre-ordered all 3 issues, so they're already coming. So I'll have this as a set, and I'll probably most likely just leave it in a box or sell it in the future. Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 16. Issue number 15 was fun. Pepe Larraz was not the main artist on the book, which was a huge letdown because he is usually doing the art for the space stories, and they're incredible. Oh my God, the visuals are so good. And he definitely elevates the story because the art in issue number 15 was good, wasn't terrible. It just didn't have that normal Pepe Larraz oomph that it brings to Joe Kelly's story, which was a little bit of a letdown, but overall the story in Amazing Spider-Man is still super solid. I'm still enjoying it as a whole, and if you have not been reading Amazing Spider-Man for a long time, maybe come back and get caught up because it's pretty intriguing so far. Next up is The Ultimates issue number 18. I read issue number 16 and 17. Issue number 16 was a little bit weird. It didn't have anything to do with our main characters. It had to do with an underground movement for the Ultimates, which was a little intriguing, but overall kind of fell flat at the end. And issue number 17 dealt with the Ultimate Fantastic Four and the building of that team with Reed Richards' Doom, and it was okay. Again, very weird stories with issues number 16 and 17. Hopefully 18 brings us back to the main team and just gets us back on track. And the final book I'm picking up from Marvel is X-Men Age of Apocalypse, issue number 1, which is another new number 1, which I will fully read the synopsis in just a little bit in the new number 1 section. Now, I am picking up one other book, which is not technically a new book, but it is Civil War Facsimile Edition 2025, issue number 4, the Turner foil variant. I'm picking up all of the Michael Turner foil variants because I missed them the first time around, and these are all foils, and they're just gorgeous, gorgeous cover art by Michael Turner. All right, guys, let's move on to DC. DC has 10 new comics for us to pick up this week. Of the 10, 7 are ongoing titles and 3 are mini or maxi series. There is one new number 1. It is Batman Deadpool issue number 1. So this is the Batman Deadpool story written by DC writers. The first one was written by Marvel writers. And I gotta tell you guys, I did not care for the Marvel one. I got like halfway through the first story and just kind of flipped through the rest, and I was like, yep, this is just kind of a gimmick and I really don't care to read this story. It wasn't engaging to me at all. So hopefully maybe this one will be a little bit more engaging because I enjoy the writers over at DC more than Marvel, but we'll have to wait and see. I most likely will probably do the same thing, get halfway through the story and put it away. Now, of the 10 new comics coming out this week, I am pulling 8 for my PC, and I have decided technically to cut Superman Unlimited from the pull list because I am just not liking Dan Slott's story. I'm like 3 issues behind and I had no intention of reading the 3 that I needed to read. So this book has officially been chopped from my pull list. I believe I have 1 or 2 more issues already pre-ordered, so they'll come and that'll be it for me for Superman Unlimited. Now the books that I'm collecting for my PC and that I'm actually reading, Absolute Flash, issue number 9, issue number 8 was a lot of fun. It featured Barry Allen. Wally West is the main Absolute Flash, but Barry Allen is another scientist. And we went into his past, his history. We found out how he got to the point where he created the thing that created Wally West, the Flash. Really interesting. And we got a lot of history on Eleanor Thawne, our main villain in the Absolute Flash series. Super, super good. Next up, Batman Deadpool issue number 1. Like I already talked about this. I'm going to read it, but I'm probably already going to be let down because of the major letdown by Deadpool Batman issue number 1. But let's continue on. Batman Superman World's Finest issue number 45. I was 4 issues behind on this series. I just did not read 3, and I read the latest issue that did come out, issue number 44. It was called Road Trip. It was a really cool story with Dick Grayson and Supergirl, and it was hilarious. It was a really fun. Mark Waid just knows how to tell a funny story with these characters in the DC universe, and it's a lot of fun. Next up, Justice League Red, issue number 4. This is another one of those books that I read the first issue, wasn't super engaged, and I'm just going to complete the 5-issue miniseries. Have it as a set, either keep it or sell it in the future. So that's all I can say about that. Next up, New Gods, issue number 12. This is the final issue of Ram V's run. I am 2 issues behind, and it just ran out of time. This series has been okay. Ram V is very existential, very big idea, and he was doing some cool stuff in this story, but it really didn't sink in like some of his other independent titles. His indie stuff, I love. His DC stuff has been hit or miss for me. Next up, Nightwing, issue number 132. This is written by Dan Waiters and has art by Dexter Soy. The art by Dexter Soy is so good. The story by Dan Waiters is, I don't know, it's okay. It's just not what Tom Taylor was doing. Tom Taylor told this amazing story, had amazing art by Bruno Redondo, and it's not that. It's not bad. It's continuing some of the storylines that Tom Taylor had. His sister is still the mayor of the city. He's dealing with the fact that now that the police force in Bloodhaven is corrupted and they got superpowered weapons from this evil person. It's weird. And now they're dealing with like a ghost circus that is affecting the people of Bloodhaven. I don't know. It's got really crazy in Bloodhaven. It's really weird. I don't love it. Next up, Superman Unlimited, issue number 7. Like I said, this book has been chopped. Next up, Wonder Woman, issue number 27. This is written by Tom King, art by Daniel Samprier. Issue number 26 was so much fun. I know some people have not enjoyed the Mouse Man story, but I think it's really intriguing. It's not as good as the Sovereign story. That story was absolutely amazing. It's hard to live up to such a big story that covered so many issues, but so far this story is pretty intriguing. In the issue number 26, they really went into the backstory of this island, of this people that are now ruled by Mouse Man and how it came to be. And that was really interesting. The fact that all these people wanted to escape the world of heroes and they were able to create this island and get away, and superpowered people were not allowed to go to that island under the threat of being arrested if they did. And these people were going to live out their life being alone and left alone from superpowered people, but then obviously the island got corrupted by the Mouse Man, and that's pretty intriguing. Moving on, Image Comics has 16 new comics for us to pick up this week. Of the 16, I am pulling 7 for the PC. There is one new number 1 that I am picking up from Image, and it is Final Boss, issue number 1, written by Tyler Kirkham. He is obviously a big cover artist, and now he's doing a book of his own. He's doing the writing, which is pretty stinking cool. We'll talk about the new number 1 in the new number 1 section. All right, guys, the first book that I'm picking up from Image Comics is Exquisite Corpses, issue number 7. I read issue number 6 yesterday. This is just such a cool story. The idea that the richest of the rich in America host this game where they shut down a town, send in 13 killers, and the last killer standing, that person who hired them is going to be the ruler of America for the next year. It's insane. And all the townspeople are up for grabs. Like, all the murderers can kill them. They don't have to kill them. They're supposed to kill each other. But if they end up killing a lot of the townsfolk, that's just collateral damage. And that is just crazy. James Tynion is just freaking nuts. Next up, Final Boss, issue number 1 is on the pull list. I'll talk about it in a little bit later. Next up, Ghost Pepper, issue number 5. This is a weird story. It's not bad. It feels super anime, which is probably what it's supposed to be. It's having a hard time really connecting with me. The story is following this girl. She's a food truck owner. It's off way into the future. There's been this post-apocalyptic event. There are these superpower people that came down and protected Earth, and they kind of disappeared. And there's one ruler who is a ruler, but he shouldn't be a ruler. He got power in a corrupt way. There's a lot of moving parts, but the main story just doesn't feel cohesive. It's strange. Very anime-esque, in my opinion. Next up, G.I. Joe, issue number 14, issue number 13, kicked off the Dreadnought storyline, and it's pretty cool. I like this book a lot. Written by Joshua Williamson. You guys gotta read it. Next up, Lost Fantasy, issue number 4. I read issue number 4 like a while ago. I think this issue number 5 got delayed, so I totally forgot completely where we are in the story, but I am enjoying this book as a whole. The whole idea that there were magical people under the crust of the earth, and then they came up to protect the earth when something big bad got out, and now there's like this weird alliance between the humans of the top realm and the magical people of the other realm. It's interesting. It's cool. It's a little out there, but I'm enjoying it as a whole, and it has an awesome variant cover that is like a Zelda Link homage, which is awesome. Next up, No Man's Land, issue number 3. This is written and drawn by Simon Kudrinsky. Guys, this book, the first issue, I liked. I didn't love it. Issue number 2 really started sucking me in. I love Simon Kudrinsky's storytelling, the way he builds up a story. And there's this whole like death that happens between Russia and America on the land bridge, where it's just like, you know, like ice builds this land bridge between the two countries, and it's like this crazy, disgusting killing. And it's like all the people that live on these little islands are going nuts because they think it's some magical creature. And these, like, there's a KGB agent and an American FBI agent that are sent there to, you know, investigate. And they think it's just like, you know, a human got nuts. They're doing really something bad. But then you keep getting glimpses of this mystical creature in the outskirts. It's so cool. And Simon Kudrinsky's art is incredible. It's really good. Like I said, I didn't love the first issue, but the second issue really has me hooked, and like I said, the art is incredible. The final book from Image Comics that I'm picking up this week is Sacrificers, issue number 17. We're getting really close to the end. 17 might even be the final issue of this series. I'll confirm while I'm editing the video, but issue number 16 was great. Some huge moments between one of the main characters, like the bird guy who has the magical powers of a god, fought the main god. Oh, so good. And Solia, the daughter of the god who lost her powers and now is inside that bird guy, came in at the end, and it was like heartfelt and just, oh, it was crazy. Big ending. Rick Remender bringing in an amazing story. Now, I might have missed some other books that I'm picking up from the other independent titles. But right now, there are 4 books on my pull list that I was able to find. But again, guys, I do not have access to Lee and Comic Geek, so maybe I missed 1 or 2. But let's go over the 4 books that I did find. Nocturnals, The Sinister Path, issue number 3. This issue number 2 was good. It wasn't great. Again, someone in the comments when I mentioned issue number 1, it was kind of hard to follow because they didn't really go into a lot of backstory to the characters and introduce them very well. This is not the first volume of this book. This is like the second or third, and the guy mentioned, hey, you should go read this, and this does a great job of setting up all these characters. And I think if I did go read that, this would be a lot more enjoyable. The characters are really cool, and the art in this book is beautiful. Next up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, issue number 2. I enjoyed issue number 1, but it did follow a very cookie cutter path. Casey Jones got injured. He feels like he needs to get back out there and help the turtles do, like, you know, protect the city. And then he gets out there and then he gets the crap beat out of him. And now he's like, oh, it's okay, everybody. I'm still tough Casey Jones. It just seems like it's, I don't know. I've heard this story before, and now it's just told from the perspective of Casey Jones. Hopefully the writer does not just tell like this basic story that we've seen 100 times on TV and movies, and it does something really cool to build up the character of Casey Jones and, like, you know, build this relationship with his other family, the Turtles. Next up, Stake presents Just May, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was good, not great, just good, but this was a setup story. They need to set up the world. This is all the way back when there was slavery, so like back in the 1800s. Jessime takes a ship across to the Americas, and she's investigating this vampire cult that has popped up. I shouldn't say cult, group that has popped up and are drinking the blood of slaves. Now, vampires are a very, you know, hidden society. They don't like it when there are stories being told about them, because they don't want to be known by the masses. So Jessime is coming to find out what's going on and possibly shut this coven down, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, those are all the books that I'm picking up this week. Hopefully League of Comic Geeks was fixed so I can at least flash on the screen all the books available to us to pick up. If I missed anything, guys, I'm truly sorry. It's just League is not working. And like I found out that League is my crutch for these videos. But guys, let's go ahead and move over to the new number ones that I think you guys should consider picking up this week, because I think they sound super duper cool. All right, guys, the first new number one that I think you should consider picking up this week is Nova Centurion, issue number 1, coming from the writer of Jed MacKay and has art by Alessandro Cappuccio. Guys, Nova, Jed MacKay, Cappuccio, let's go. Let's read the synopsis. Got a problem? Nova can help for a price. With the Zendarian world mine, the sentient repository of an entire extinct people's culture in history relying on regular and expensive energy infusions, Richard Rider is for hire. A deep space drifter weighed down with the truth of the terrible lie that the new galactic union was built upon. Nova is a core of one. But how long can he keep his hands clean handling dirty money? Now, this story is spinning out of the whole Empire storyline. So if you didn't read that, you might want to go read that. I'm definitely 1 or 2 issues behind on that. I'm not loving it, but it is setting up this whole galactic universe in Marvel Comics, at least the future of the galactic universe for the next few years. So that's why I'm really excited about this. The writer, the artist, and the new galactic storytelling that's going to happen, or galactic universe storytelling that's going to happen at Marvel. All right, guys, next up, X-Men of Apocalypse, issue number 1, coming from the writer Jeff Loeb, art by Simon DeMeo. The synopsis reads, it's super short, the X-Men of Apocalypse versus the Uncanny X-Men. The X-Men of Apocalypse are here in the Marvel Universe, and that's a very bad thing for the Uncanny X-Men. Now, that sounds really cool. Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men is amazing. It's my favorite X-Men story over at Marvel. Jeff Loeb used to be a really great writer. I haven't liked anything he's written recently, so maybe this is going to be good. The art is going to be amazing. Look at this cover A by Simon DeMeo. So the art is going to be great, but will the story? I don't know. We'll have to wait and read it, and then we can find out in the future. But I am excited about this. Simon DeMeo is such a great artist. Now, the final new number 1 that I'm picking up this week is The Final Boss, issue number 1. I was on the fence of picking this up, then I was like, you know what? Let's at least give it a shot. This is coming from the writer of Tyler Kirkham, and it's going to have art by David Miller. Now, the synopsis goes like this. From the dynamic creator and artist Tyler Kirkham comes a thrilling new action hero, Tommy Brazen, in Final Boss. Get ready for an over-the-top adventure that's high-octane nod to classic action stories. Trying to forge a new path, Tommy uses his newfound powers for various paid enforcer gigs and street fights, only to uncover a past far more complex than he ever imagined. Big action story. That's what we got here, written by Tyler Kirkham. It could be awesome. It could be terrible. I'm at least going to pick up a couple issues, see how it goes. If I don't like it, it's an easy drop. If I like it, yay, a new comic book to read. But guys, those are the 3 new number 1s on my pull list this week. 2 Marvel, 1 Image, and that's going to do it. So let's go ahead and move over to the final part of today's video, which are going over all the amazing variant covers on my cover lover list. All right, guys, we're going to kick this off with all the DC variants. There are 15 amazing variants coming from DC this week. First up, Nightwing, issue number 132, the cover B, done by Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen on Nightwing is so good. After that, DC Marvel Batman Deadpool issue number 1 with the Virgin variant done by Clayton Mann. We got Batman, we got Wolverine. It's badass. After that, the cover D done by Mark Brooks. You got Santana, Scarlet Witch, also amazing. After that, the cover E done by Jim Chung. Captain America, Wonder Woman, looking dope. After that, the cover C done by Lee Bermejo. Doom, Joker, amazing. After that, the cover L done by Alexander Lozano. You got Miss Marvel, you got Wonder Woman, Lozano goodness, love it. After that, the cover M done by Sean Murphy, Lobo, Deadpool, Batman. So much cool stuff on this cover. This might be my favorite one coming out this week for Deadpool, Batman, or Batman Deadpool. After that, cover N, the Frank Quitely variant. You got like Deadpool helping Batman fix his like cowl or something. Really good. After that, the cover O done by Bruno Redondo, Laura Kinney, Dick Grayson. Amazing. There are 2 more covers for the same book that I like. The cover T, the foil version done by Dan Mora. And we're going to end it with an exclusive. This is from Impulse Creations, done by Dan Panozan. Catwoman, Elektra. I don't love it, but it's Dan Panozan. I gotta put it on the list. Now next up is Wonder Woman issue number 27, the cover D done by Carrie Nord. It is beautiful. After that, Superman Unlimited issue number 7, the cover E done by Namit Valavia. It is really creepy. You got kryptonite like coming out of the skin and the eyes and everything on Superman. It is really, really good. After that, Catwoman issue number 81, the exclusive from 616 Comics. There are multiple versions. There's a trade dress, a virgin, and a virgin foil. All are really good. All done by Cedric Poulat. Beautiful. After that, Absolute Batman Annual 2025 issue number 1, the exclusive from Felix Comic Art, done by Daniel Warren Johnson. Freaking epic. All right, guys, that's everything from DC. Let's move over to Marvel. I believe there's 12 or 15 as well. First up, the Ultimates issue number 18, the 1:25 ratio variant done by Andrea Sorrentino. It is badass. It's like a steampunk style Iron Man helmet. Really cool. After that, I like the variant cover done by Adam Polina. It is really cool. After that, the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 16, the Amazing Visions in the 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Lee Bermejo. You got Kingpin about to put the beat down on Spider-Man. After that, another cover for this very same book from the Chaos, a costume variant done by Simon DeMeo. You got Spider-Woman in like this old school outfit. I don't know why this is the variant for this cover, but it is gorgeous. After that, Punisher Red Band issue number 3, the 1:25 ratio variant done by Tony S. Daniel. Gorgeous. After that, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe issue number 5, the Marvelized Carnagezilla variant done by Dave Watcher. Really cool. After that, the last Wolverine issue number 2, the Street Verse in the 1:50 Virgin ratio variant done by In-Huk Lee. Now, the last one that I really liked was the Storm one. That was beautiful. This one is not as great, but it's still really cool. Like, why is his jacket like half off? Is it because his claws are out and he's trying to take his jacket off? But if his claws were out, it'd be really hard to take the jacket off without ruining it. I don't know. Why not just have the jacket on? I think it'll look a lot cooler with just the jacket on, but that's me. Next up, Nova Centurion issue number 1, the foil variant done by Ivan Sharvin. This is going to be gorgeous. Like, all those colors in the helmet are going to look so good with the foil. So good. After that, I like the variant cover for the very same book done by Yasmin Putri. It is gorgeous. Next up, X-Men of Apocalypse issue number 1. There are 3 or 4 covers that I like for this. First up, the cover A done by Simon DeMeo. It is absolutely gorgeous. After that, the 1:25 ratio variant done by In-Huk Lee. Also gorgeous. After that, the variant in the 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Archer. This one features Rogue. It's good. It's not his best, but it's still pretty stinking great. 3 more covers, guys. Next up is another cover for the very same book, but this is the variant done by Fan Yang. It is amazing. This is really good. This should have been a ratio book. After that, Civil War issue number 4, the Facsimile 2025 foil variant done by Michael Turner. Come on, that is so good. Now, there is one other cover. It's a second print 1:25 Virgin ratio variant, and it's for Venom issue number 250, the Greg Capullo variant. It is awesome. All right, guys, moving over to the indie covers. First up, Exquisite Corpses issue number 7, the cover F, 1:50 ratio variant done by Mumad Asrar. You guys know I love Mumad. He's so good. After that, G.I. Joe issue number 14, the exclusive coming from 616 Comics. There is a Virgin in a Virgin foil. The Virgin, I believe, has like a purpley background, and the Virgin foil has like a more red background. I could have those backwards, but either way, Destro looks freaking dope. But guys, I also like the cover C done by Ben Oliver. All these covers that he's doing for the Dreadnought storyline are so good. Next up, probably my favorite cover of the week. This is Sacrificers issue number 17, the cover B, which is a 1:15 ratio variant done by Chuma Hill. I need this. Need. It's not a want, this is a need. So hopefully I can find it either later today or tomorrow on New Comic Book Day, but this is a need for me. After that, Sonic the Hedgehog issue number 81, the Bird City Comics exclusive trade dress in Virgin done by Gabriel Del Otto, featuring Knuckles. That is badass. After that, Ghost Pepper issue number 5, the cover B, done by Ichikure. It is amazing. After that, Spawn the Dark Ages issue number 1, the cover A, in the cover C version, in the cover E, 1:250 ratio variant, done by Liam Sharp. Now, I believe the cover E, the 1:250, has a sketch on it by Todd McFarlane, or at least signed. I'm not sure. There's something more to it than just being a Virgin 250 ratio variant. Look into that. After that, Hello Darkness issue number 16, the cover B, done by Jenny Frizen, featuring some kind of like, I don't know, devil demon thing with a pentagon on her head. Gorgeous! After that, the cover C, done by Ryan Brown, is creepy as all hell, but it is amazing at the same time. Next up, Lost Fantasy issue number 5, the cover C, in the cover F, 1:50 Virgin ratio variant, which is the Breath of the Wild homage variant, done by Maxi DeLeo. It is gorgeous, especially the Virgin. The Virgin is so good. And if you guys didn't know, they are recording a Zelda movie right now. You can see screen like grabs of it, and it looks amazing. I found that out last night. Next up, Vampirella issue number 6, the cover C, in the cover L, 1:50 Virgin ratio variant, done by Megan Hetrick. Amazing. So good. Already pre-ordered all the Virgins and trades and everything for the next 3 books. Next up, Vampirella issue number 6, the cover D, in the cover K, the 1:15 Virgin ratio variant, done by Chad Zudas. Gorgeous. The Megan Hedrick was better, but this one is my favorite. The cover H, which is a 1:10 ratio. The cover J, which is a 1:15 black and white ratio. Both have trade dress. But then there is a cover M, which is a 1:20 Virgin ratio variant, done by Jay Anceletto. Those are the home run hitters. So good. Already pre-ordered all of those from, I think, 616 Comics. So they were doing a deal on all of them, and they were very reasonably priced, and I just ordered them all. So good. Next up, Minor Threats, The Last Devil Left Alive, issue number 2, the cover B, done by Jay Gonzo. Every time he does one of these covers, I don't know how I would say it. It's almost like Day of the Dead or something covers. They are amazing. This cover is so good. I gotta make sure I put this on my list to pick up this week because this is gorgeous. And the final cover that I really like is Yuletide, issue number 2, the cover A, in the cover C, 1:10 Virgin ratio variant, done by Aito. Nope, there is one more. Sorry, that was not the last one. This one is the last one. Stake presents Jessime, issue number 2, the cover C, which is a 1:10 Virgin ratio variant, done by Jonathan Knight, featuring Jessime, and she looks gorgeous. Gorgeous! All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, but it's time to wrap this video up. All right, guys, we are at the end of today's video. Now, if you skipped the very beginning of today's video and jumped right into the meat of today's video, you might have missed there is a new raffle going on right now for an amazing Psylocke issue number 1, the 1:100 Virgin ratio variant, done by Pablos Villalobos. I hope it's issue number 1. I'm guessing it's issue number 1. I'll correct it up on screen if I'm wrong. But we're also part of the same raffle. It's going to be Absolute Batman issue number 1, the cover A, and Absolute Batman Annual 2025, issue number 1, the cover A. That's all going to be in one raffle. There are going to be 2 winners. That's pretty stinking cool. First time we're doing a 2-winner raffle. Now, if you guys have been watching from the beginning of today's video all the way to this point in the video right now, I'm just going to say, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's so much of me, which is insane. And I'm just going to remind you guys that you guys are so cool and you are legends. Now, if you guys could do me one favor, look down. The subscribe button. Is it clicked? If it's not and you enjoy New Comic Book Day content and Final Order Cutoff Day content, I'm just going to say, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me this week. I hope you guys have a great week. At the very end of today's video, I will show you the recording of polling of last week's raffle winner, just in case if you want to see who won and how the whole thing goes. And yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys have a great week, a great New Comic Book Day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What is up, Bruce and Stephanie Comics Discord? What is happening? It is time to draw another winner for another raffle, and this raffle was for Invincible Universe Battle Beast issue number 3, the San Diego Comic-Con 2025 red foil scanline exclusive by Ryan Ottley. And also, guess what? Signed by Ryan Ottley. An amazing comic book. There were 22 spots at $5 a spot, and we filled the whole entire thing, which was absolutely amazing. I got the wheel right here, guys. It's nice and big for you guys to see. So I'm going to spin it in just a second, but I just want to thank every single one of you guys for joining this raffle. And it's amazing to see books just go every single week. So I'm going to spin it. It's going to like disappear for a second, then come back on screen because I'm just clicking off Discord and clicking back onto the Discord window, which I guess closes and opens the window. It's so weird. Doesn't matter. But let's go ahead and find out who won this week's raffle. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, why is it not big screen? There it is. Nice and big. Who is going to win? I don't know. Am I going to win the book? It's not my book, so I can possibly win it, but it looks like it's going to be Cal. Congratulations, Cal. That is such an amazing win. And yeah, we already have a new raffle that's going to go live in just a few minutes. Once I, finish recording this, I'm going to launch my Wednesday pull list video, and then the next raffle will be going up. Congratulations, Cal.